All right, now let's talk about conditional statements. So I'm going to start by defining a variable age and setting it to 22. Now let's see if age is greater than or equal to 18. So in Python, we have these comparison operators, just like the other languages that you have worked with. We also have equal and not equal. Now let's revert this back to greater than or equal to 18. Now here's an interesting fact about Python. In Python, we don't have braces, which means we're not going to spend 2 decades fighting over where to put these braces. Shall we put them here or here? No more nonsense like that. It's over. That's it. No more. So instead, we put a colon at the end of this line. Now note that when I press enter, this cursor is automatically indented. So we use indentation to specify a code block. Here we can add a print statement, adult. We can have another print statement. This is also part of this block. Now to terminate this block, we simply remove the indentation. Now here we can have 0 or more else if blocks. In Python, we call them elif. Here we add another condition like if age is greater than or equal to 13. Once again, we have indentation. Let's print teenager. And finally, optionally, we can have an else block. Once again, colon, print with 1 or more statements. In this case, we want to print child. Finally, we'll have, let's say, all done. Now, note that currently we have 2 spaces for indentation. But when I save the changes, AutoPep8 kicks in and reformats our code according to PEP8. According to PEP8, we should use 4 spaces for indentation. Take a look, save the changes, now we have 4 spaces. You can also use tabs, but only if you're maintaining a code that is written with that style. If you're starting a new project, prefer 4 spaces as the standard, but you cannot mix tabs and spaces in Python 3. That's not allowed. Now let me show you a shortcut. So here in a new file, let's just type if, look at these 3 items with this square icon. These are code snippets. So here on if else, I press enter and this automatically generates this snippet. This came with the Python extension that we installed at the beginning of the course. So here we can change the condition to whatever, x is greater than 1. What is this pass keyword? This is basically a statement that doesn't do anything. It's here purely to fill this if block because we cannot have an empty if block like this. If I save the changes, look, we have this red underline here. That is not valid Python code. So if you want to have just an empty block, you use the pass keyword.